Bobby, what is your comments on being nominated to Comeback Player of the Year?
I mean, it's obviously always good and exciting to be nominated for an award in the league. You know, there's a lot of good players in our league, so to be a finalist for something is always a nice feeling, and it's good to be recognized for hard work.
You spent time in England, and how you see now, after spending the years with the earthquakes, from the English perspective, from the European perspective, how they...
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little difficult to compare England and the U.S. just because the league is so so much younger. Over there, it's ingrained in their culture. You know, every single person, kind of like football here. So I think it's made unbelievable strides. You know, here in the time it's been around, and with stadiums and new owners and new teams, it only can get better.
You struggled in the beginning of the season, some issue with the Suns. Then you've been one of the best midfielders in the MLS. What happened?
Well, I mean, it wasn't really up to me. You have to talk to Frank about that. I was doing well in preseason and really have done this all season long. So I'm happy to lead by example and try to do well and play as best I can. I feel fit finally, and I came back. And just try to enjoy myself and help everybody out and lead the team. So that's what I've tried to do, and it's up to the coach who he plays.
You've been switched from left back to left middle sometimes. What is the best position you feel in that?
My best position is left midfield, or right midfield, something like that. That's where I've always played out wide. For us, we just needed someone to play left back. We didn't have a left back when Ramiro was injured, so I did that for a while. But I think my best position is the way I can affect the game the most is playing left midfield.
And how you can see Earthquake's chances with the New York?
I think anybody, now that it's the playoffs, anybody who shows up on the day and does well, I think we're at home. We can use energy of the crowd, and really, if we start well, we have a very good chance. The first game give us an advantage going into the game in New York, and if we win the first game, we have a real good chance.
What would be the key to the game?
I mean, just to think pressure, high pressure on our field. Use energy of the crowd, like I said, and pressure them and really finish our chances. I think we've created a lot of chances. When we pressure, and as long as we get up early and score and do well, we'll be all right.
What is your favorite team outside the MLS?
My favorite team is probably Tottenham or Barcelona. I always loved Tottenham since I was little. I've always played, always watched them, and was lucky enough to go there and play for a little bit, and I really enjoy them, and obviously Barcelona, I think, is the best team in the world.
What is the biggest difference or adjustment you have to make to come to MLS back from England?
I think it's just it's more cutthroat in England. It's 30, 40, 50,000 people every single game, and one bad game you're out. And I think that's what we need to get to here. Get from 1 to 20 better players and become more competitive. So here you have to relax a little bit more and really just kind of, like I said, relax, because there's not everyone doesn't have a stadium yet. Sometimes you play on turf. You just have to get used to the conditions.